Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Now here's Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Love. Levine with it. Pass to Carter. Over Drummond. Carter, that's good.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Here's Garland. Drummond. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. White looking around. Here's Porter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter, able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Garland kicks to Sexton. Love inside. He's guarded by Markkanen. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Now here's White. That one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer. Easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just two incredible guys at what they do.
And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Garland. Drummond's got 8 points.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below! Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Here's Drummond. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 10 points for him.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
White the pass to Markkanen. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
There's the pass to Love. Inside, Drummond. Good work defensively by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Porter finds Levine in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Garland dishes to Drummond. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Passes to White. Outside, Markkanen. Now here's Levine. He's got 6. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot even when the pressure is on.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Satoransky the pass to Young. Drummond working against Dunn. Pass to Sadoronsky. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nance with some nice D. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Cavaliers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Windler. They get it back. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Here's Dunn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Is on Colin Sexton.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of this game.
Chris Dunn, a complete basketball player, dynamite scorer, remarkable passer, and one of the elite defenders.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. Here's Windler. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Andre Drummond has been on display for Cleveland. He put together quite a quarter. 13. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, Valentine out there with Sadoronsky. Then it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the 5, down low. And that one, good. Thompson's got his second bucket.
Well, this is Tristan Thompson's comfort zone. Inside, yes, sir.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Ball stolen. Valentine shot, good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Valentine shot, good. Valentine's got the game tied up here for Chicago. For Cleveland, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Sexton the pass to Porter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Thompson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs. And Chicago shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Pass to Cornette. Here's Hutchison. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. It's deflected. Young looking it over. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Sadoronsky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Free throw good. Sadoronsky. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this: if he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Here's Levine, kicks it to Carter. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
And Porter, here we go. Here's Drummond. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Boy, what explosiveness. What force around the rim by Zach Levine.
1:05 left in the first half. And here's Love. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
The pass to Markkanen. Satoransky with it. The shot missing. Good D by Love.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Carter against Drummond. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Well, so dangerous, Levine. Can shoot the spot-up jumper from deep as well as put it on the deck.
Now, here's Garland. Satoransky covering.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach out. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. Zach Levine led the way in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 assist. And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Sexton, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
Drummond working against Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The 10-footer. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder. And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers. Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And White kicks to Levine. Back to White. And it's sent back by Drummond.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside Porter. Outside Markkanen. Count that one. And the Bulls lead by 2.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
To the paint. There's Garland. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Kevin Love. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Cleveland with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. To the left side wing. Sexton up top, guarded by Levine, and boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Dunn, and the shot goes in.
Dunn is always looking to attack. When he has room to run, boy, you better look out.
There's Garland. Lays it up off the glass. Garland's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Cavs.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And it's Dunn penetrating, and the shot is good. Dunn's got 6.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Dunn dishes to Valentine. Dunn attacking. And the layup's good off the glass. Dunn's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, just so deft at finding angles to score in a pick-and-roll situation. Nice job by Chris Dunn.
They get a hand on it. Cornett kicks to Valentine. Pass to Cornett. Harrison scanning the floor. Pass to Cornett. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
That's tipped. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Cleveland ahead, up 2. We're going to step aside. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Young and Carter are the big men inside. Center Ants there with Chris Dunn. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3. Pass to Hutchison. Back to Carter. Porter with the steal. And here comes the break. Out to the right wing. Garland kicks to Nance. And Porter, here we go. Here's Thompson out left to the wing. The pass to Garland. Tries again, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Chicago making some changes. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Young. Dean comes in for Satoransky, and it's Kobe White in for Dunn.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
White the pass to Levine. Back to White. And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Sexton dishes to Drummond, picked his pocket. Levine against Drummond, and the jam by Levine.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
White, good. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the right side. Osman, the pass to Sexton. To the inside, Drummond, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's White. Up again, and Markkanen on the follow. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time, Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
And there it is for him.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Up against Markkanen, and it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Levine.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
Good D by Drummond.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And this is why they feed the ball to Kevin Love in these circumstances. He's so comfortable making big-time shots.
There's Levine, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Andre Drummond picks one up. First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to one.
And what we've seen recently from Zach LaVine is his willingness to embrace more responsibility. And that has helped him become one of the game's most prolific scorers.
In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's White. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And hey, when you're a big shot maker in college, that often carries over to this level. Certainly as for White.
Garland dishes to Drummond. It counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. It's good!
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket. Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Here's White. It's off.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Here's Love. It's in!
How does Kevin Love slip away from the defense? Comes up with a gigantic fourth-quarter score.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Here's Levine. And oh, he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow.
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
Timeout called Cleveland. The score knotted at 68. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Levine. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Field. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go. So Cleveland will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Bulls. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Satoransky in at the point guard.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Levine passes to Markkanen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a lethal score from pretty much every spot on the floor. Markkanen attracts a lot of defensive attention.
Bulls making a switch here. Dunn's checked in.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Drummond. That's in there. Love with the assist. Drummond's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Here's Dunn. Banked in off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Oh, it's a big-time bucket. Chris Dunn doing work.
Lets a floater go. And Garland with the lay-in.
This young guy is fearless. Darius Garland, deliver it.
It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Dishes to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Carter pulls it in. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. And it's good for 2.
This guy is big time, unafraid in the moments that matter most. LaVine, big time.
Down low, there's Garland. Kicks it out to Love. Poked loose, stolen by Markkanen. Here's LaVine, and it's good, 2 points. LaVine's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
Well, we know Zach LaVine has got tremendous athleticism, but he's also got tremendous basketball skill, and putting it to work here. Oh, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton, fearless and unbowed.
The Bulls leading by 4. Outside, White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
Inside, Drummond, money!
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. LaVine kicks to Carter. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Garland. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Carter dishes to White. On the wing, Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. On the wing, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. And then Carter with the jam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
You have to stay attached to Kevin Love when he is out in space. This guy's three-point ability is one of his greatest weapons.
Outside, LaVine. Porter in the corner. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and the miss. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Now here's Markkanen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's a quality player, Wendell Carter Jr. The future for him is very bright, and he works hard at his game.
No good on the second free throw. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Fournier gets a wide open look, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And it's White missing. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And it's Gordon missing. Now the Bulls with it.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Here's Fultz after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Fultz with the ball. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's Levine. And Vucevic pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter's got 5 now.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Gordon against Markkanen, and it's White with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Porter passes to Carter. Levine dishes to Carter. And Levine throws it down.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Now Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Carter. That shot no good. Nice D from Fournier. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. The shot no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Ahead. Porter finds Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Zach LaVine has won several dunk contests, but he still amazes me.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Fultz. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. The Bulls leading by 3. Levine deciding where to go with it. Gordon against Markkanen. Passes it to Carter. Clock at 6. Outside Levine. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Some changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's Young in for Markkanen. The Magic also changing it up. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Gordon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Isaac against Porter. Shoots from 14. Offensive rebound. Bamba misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And so Young will bring it up for the Bulls. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Porter. Satoransky comes in for Levine, and it's Dunn in for White. Ennis, he's checked in for Orlando. Carter Williams comes in for Isaac. Here's Hutchison. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Magic trail by 6. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And another fast break chance here for the Bulls. Here we go. Young's shot is off. The Magic have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Ross, that's good.
What you like about the drive there from Ross is how he used his body to shield the ball and take the contact.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Dunn kicks to Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now here's Carter Williams, guarded closely. Bamba's shot is off, and Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls lead by. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he.
We should have energy and we should be out playing the other team.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Chris Dunn is out there with Thomas Satoransky. Then there's Valentine, and it's Hutchinson in at the 4. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. To the middle. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Oh, my. He's just getting nasty on him now, fellas.
You know, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick moves. Knocked away and stolen by Dunn. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Cornette. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Satoransky, the pass to Hutchison. Right wing. Valentine with it. Bamba picks him up. Here's Hutchison. Pass to Cornette. Just 2 to shoot. Satoransky. No good on the shot. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Now here's Valentine. He's tightly guarded. Cornette can't get it to go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornette. That's his first foul. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Here's Carter Williams. Orlando shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Chandler Hutchison. LaVine's checked in for Valentine. And it's White in for Satoransky. The Magic also changing it up. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Terrence Ross. Here's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
The Magic trail by 10. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Carter down low. Vucevic on him. Markkanen dishes to Carter. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Isaac finds Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
I like what MCW does in transition. The long strides, he eats up ground quickly.
Carter Williams against White. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for Orlando. 8-point game. Count that one from Isaac.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside, Levine. Out to White. 1:10 left to play here in the half. Here's Levine. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Carter Williams against White. Vucevic trying to get open. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 6 points. That one good from Gordon.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Harrison passes to Carter. Stolen by Gordon. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you have to reward the big man there. Vucevic, nice job of filling the lane in transition for the finish.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Poked away. Stolen by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Isaac with the ball. Yes, that goes in. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Harrison. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Fournier. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a 2-point lead.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And it's Carter missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Thien passes to Carter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Carter hits them both. The Magic shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Young's checked in for the Bulls. Gordon inside. He's guarded by Markkanen. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Isaac. Fournier against Levine. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Ross, he's checked in for Orlando. Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Fultz has got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
2 points. That one goes.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Dunn will break you down if you don't stay connected to him.
Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now, here's Valentine. He's guarded by Fournier. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Now it's a 6-point Orlando lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's stolen by Fultz. And they're running. Jumps up. And the jam by Ross.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Here's Dunn. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
There's the pass to Ross. Back to Gordon. Good defensive work there by Young.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Inside. Valentine kicks to Young. A second chance effort. Cornette can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 14-6 run. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Fournier's got 5 points so far.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
Here's Cornette, and he converts the layup.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Fultz against Dunn. Stolen away. Cornette kicks to Valentine. Tipped away. Ross with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Looking for Fournier. Gets it there. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's 7 points for Evan Fournier. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Valentine passes to Cornette. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Evan Fournier. This is his second trip to the free throw line. The first one falls, so Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Young. Harrison comes in for Porter. Levine's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Satoransky's subbed in for Dunn. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis, he'll check in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Hutchison. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Satoransky, the pass to Hutchison. Back to Satoransky. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 to shoot to the inside. Tries from 10. Here's Hutchison. And it's sent back by Isaac. To the paint. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Satoransky. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Satoransky there with White. And it's Hutchinson in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Magic. White looking around. Hutchison passes to Carter. Outside, Markkanen. 5 to shoot. Satoransky in the corner. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways. Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Isaac with the steal. Pass to Fultz. Shoots over White. Back to Fultz. And stolen by White. Carter, the pass to Satoransky. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Fultz kicks to Ross. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 5. Step back shot. That shot misses. And it's Chicago the other way. Carter finds Markkanen. Out to the right wing. Back to Carter. It's stolen by Fultz. And now Orlando on the break. A finish. And finished off by Fultz.
And the potential Fultz has on the defensive end is scary. A long, quick-thinking player who knows how to rip away those steals.
Porter's checked in for Chicago. Bean comes in for Satoransky. Then for the Magic. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. And Gordon subbed in for Ennis. Levine can't hit.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Fultz. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Evan Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Stolen by Gordon. And now Orlando on the break. Fournier with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. Here's Fournier, plenty of space. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Stolen by Gordon. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Bulls trail by 11. Outside, White. And then Carter with the jam.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Carter finds Levine. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Fournier on the wing. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 11. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And you got to prevent Fultz from getting all the way to the rim. Once he sees an open lane, he just attacks it. He is absolutely relentless.
He gets that one.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Magic.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Markelle Fultz.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Pass to Isaac. Fournier in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fournier's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Lets the three fly. They get it back. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got a fast break chance.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here's Fultz. Good D from Love.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Over in the corner, Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Back to Sexton. Rebound by the Magic. Lob pass to Gordon. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here are the Cavaliers. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Sexton.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Over to the wing. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Hey, I don't mind a little flash and pizzazz in a guy's game. Fultz showing off a little bit. Impressive dunking skills on display.
Now here's Drummond. The 8-footer. And it's good off the glass. Drummond's got his second basket. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Fournier. Now here's Fultz. D right on him. Fournier's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Osman kicks to Garland. Back to Osman. Outside, Sexton. Feeds to Drummond. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Sexton attacking. Here's Drummond. Vucevic with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Fournier, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
From the mid-range area, Fournier very, very gifted. As a pure shooter, he's as good as we have in the league.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Now here's Isaac. Lays it up off the glass.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there, man. Grit and grind on display, not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
Here's Sexton. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Fultz. 1:22 left to play here in the first. Fournier's shot is off. And Love's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Ross is checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Markelle Fultz. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here is Augustine. He's tightly guarded.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The wide open look here for Garland. And the 3 off target. For Orlando, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Augustine kicks to Ross. Augustine looking around. Fires from 18. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. For the Magic, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. On the wing, Porter. Passes it to Thompson. He nails it, and we're tied up. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gordon dishes to Ross. We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
And it goes down 2 points.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
That one doesn't go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Here's Ross. Keeps it alive, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Carter Williams, the pass to Ennis. Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Carter Williams does a nice job earning these calls inside. I mean, it's really a luxury to have a guard who can get foul calls deep in the paint like that.
Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. Outside, Porter to the wing on the left. To the left wing, Nance outside. Shot clock at 6. Ross with a steal. Ennis dishes to Gordon. Can't cash in from close range. Cavaliers leading, and here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Out to Nance. The tray. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Ennis taking his time here. The pass to Carter Williams. It doesn't go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Thompson passes to Sexton. Nance outside. Knocks it loose. Ross with a steal. Here's Gordon. Thompson with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 5. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Nance, right side. Sexton the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Carter Williams kicks to Ross. And stolen by Sexton. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Outside, Porter.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
He feeds it to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
It's stolen by Ennis. Bamba kicks to Carter Williams. Out to the wing. Down low, Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
Windler, the pass to Thompson, shoots over Bamba. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Carter Williams with it. He's picked up by Nance. Carter Williams, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now, here's Sexton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Up top, Porter. 6 to shoot. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Ross for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. On the wing, Porter. Sexton the pass to Nance. Here's Windler. The jump hook. Here's Nance. And it is good at the buzzer. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, what a game it has been for Tristan Thompson. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds. And that'll...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, so far we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Orlando has possession. It's a 13-point game. Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely and finished off by Fultz.
Fultz so good at utilizing the screen and roll. I mean, he knows how to get a little separation, and when he does, he's a scoring threat.
Now here's Love. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Garland dishes to Drummond, and that one good. Drummond's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. That sends Fournier to the free throw line. Is on Colin Sexton, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now here's Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. Outside, Sexton. To the middle, just 5 to shoot. Tipped away. Isaac with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
Fournier very skilled at sniffing out, anticipating when to go for the steal.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Fournier. Sexton the pass to Drummond. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Fultz finds Augustine. Back to Fultz. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Fultz has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic. Inside, here's Osman. Nice D from Fournier.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
You got to clog up the clear lanes to the basket. You can't give him room to operate. When you do, Fultz scorches you with his speed.
Here's Drummond. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. There's Garland, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Cavaliers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Ross is checked in for Orlando.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. There's the 3. He can't get that one.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closely. Vucevic to the pass to Ross. Yep, that one goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 16. Windler the pass to Thompson, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got 18 points.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Steps back and shoots. Thompson with the rebound.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Pass to Windler. On the wing, Porter. Dishes it to Thompson. Over in the corner, Osman. Pass to Windler. On the wing, Porter. Shoots the 3. Here's Thompson. Passes to Windler. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Knocked away. Isaac with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And the jam by Ross.
Hey, stay woke on Terrence Ross now. One of the most athletic players in the game. Don't sleep on him.
Unable to get that one. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Love are the bigs. Then there's Sexton. And it's Osman in at the small forward. It's stolen by Vucevic and stolen by Love. Osman, the pass to Windler. To the paint, it's stolen by Vucevic. Augustine with it. Guarded now by Sexton. To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Nance. Love's got his first basket. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Augustine. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Ross. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Nance.
And, you know, with his athleticism, you like to see Ross attacking the defense like that.
And both free throws good for Ross. Cleveland leading by 8. Right side, Sexton. It's tipped. And it's Drummond missing. Well, Orlando shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Nance passes to Drummond. Out to Nance. Drummond in the post. Vucevic on him. Kept alive. Left side, Sexton. Back to Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Just 4 to shoot. The feed to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
Here's Fultz. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Nance passes to Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line. Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
Sexton, great pass to set up the lay-in.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Fultz. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I like to say a guy making a shot like that, Fultz has the clutch gene. Doesn't shy away from the big moment.
Garland kicks to Sexton. Gordon against Love. Inside. Here's Drummond. No good on that one. And Orlando the other way now. Down low, and now Orlando on the break, and Fultz gets it to go.
Fultz is an absolute blur in transition. Excellent at running the floor and getting to his spot.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Drummond, and 2 free throws coming up on it. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Garland with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the basket is good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Sexton finds Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Thompson left side. The kick out to Porter. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The 8-footer. That misses off the backboard.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Porter passes to Garland. Sexton with the bounce pass. Now the pass to Thompson. It's in!
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy. And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. They break the hard. Coming up next, Welcome to 2K Sports. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Bulls, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, home in the paint. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup.
But credit to Levine. Not an easy hoop right there, but total focus on his shot helped out.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. To the middle, here's Drummond.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And White kicks to Levine. Bulls moving the ball around. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Love throws it down.
See, I love how Love tries to beat everyone down the floor that time. A real threat in transition.
Markkanen passes to Levine. That one, no good. Good D by Drummond.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by the Splash Brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable. More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Porter with the steal. Stolen by Garland. Drummond. And it's sent back by Carter. Right side, White. Kick out to Levine. Here's Carter. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And the coaching staff loves this effort. They want Drummond to keep swatting shots like this.
Garland with the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
White finds Levine. And it's sent back by Drummond. And they'll keep possession. And it's Carter missing.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms to the layup.
Love the pass. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. The exceptional athleticism of Drummond on full display tonight. Just an unreal athlete.
And the jam by Levine.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Left side, Sexton. Back to Osman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. To the paint, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Some changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky's subbed in for Levine. Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone. The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's Young in for Lauri Markkanen.
One day, Kobe White might just be in that rare era of guys we call unstoppable. But you can tell he wants to learn and is always finding a way to improve his game.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Satoransky, the pass to Hutchison. Bucket is good.
Now, once Satoransky sees the open man, he gives it away. He knows how to run an effective offense.
Garland kicks to Nance. Inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Hutchison. Back to White. Now here's Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Porter's running. Out to Nance. Young with the steal. Here's Hutchison. Garland with the rebound. And here is Drummond. Andre Drummond has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the blocks just kept on coming for him. He's playing some fantastic D. We'll take. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's the break. Here's Nance. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further. Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Windler, the pass to Garland. Here's Porter, and the layup's good off the glass. Porter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Young, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the inside. Pushing it up. Here's Valentine. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Shoots from the baseline. Here's Young. Missed inside. Cleveland leading by 10. Nance passes to Thompson. Over to the left wing. To the middle. That one doesn't go. And the Bulls going the other way now. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Valentine. Pass to Harrison. Back to Valentine. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cornette. Good on the bucket. Cornette's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Garland. Porter looking it over. And it's blocked. Out to Nance. For the 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Young. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Nance passes to Thompson. The kick out to Porter. The drive by Nance. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Dunn passes to Cornette. He can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
On the wing, Porter. The offensive rebound, and Thompson kicks to Porter. With the second effort, pass to Garland. Nance down low. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him. They are just killing him on the interior.
And the pass to Garland. Thompson right side. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yeah.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Now, here's Garland. Dunn covering. Porter dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Passes it to Garland. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Cornette passes to Dunn. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Now, that's the way you want to end a quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And so it's Cleveland. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 10 points, 3 blocks. And that's...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard.
With unparalleled power and athleticism, Drummond makes dunking look so easy.
White, good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
And Chicago has possession, trailing here by 8. Stolen by Garland. Carter against Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I like how physical Love is, constantly throwing his body into the D to pick up fouls.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line. And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting.
Oh, goodness.
Did you see that? Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
And Love has it in the corner. Back to Sexton. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And Drummond throws it down.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
White the pass to Carter. Levine kicks to White. The dish to Carter from 12 feet out. They get the rebound. Kick out to Levine. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
They grab their own miss. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Levine dishes to Carter. Kick out to Levine. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Cleveland leading by 10. Garland the pass to Sexton. And here is Drummond. Back to Sexton. There's the triple. That shot off. And it's Chicago the other way. Levine dishes to Carter.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
There's Garland. Back to Sexton. Here's Osman. Started by Levine. And that one's good. Osman. Bulls trail by 12. 1:43 left in the third quarter. And stolen by Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Love. To the left wing. Outside, Sexton. Drummond working against Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Okay, I see Drummond's offensive game starting to evolve a little bit. He's learning how to trick the D with the nice pump fake.
Chicago making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Saturansky comes in for Levine, and Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Dunn passes to Saturansky. Porter against Thompson. Markkanen trying to break loose. Porter, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Count that one. Drummond's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Here's Dunn. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A masterful penetrator. Once Dunn notices an opening in the defense, he tears it asunder.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Porter kicks to Sexton. Pass to Windler. Back to Sexton. Pass to Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Now here's Drummond. Now Markkanen still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Hutchison. And he comes up with the deuce.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Porter dishes to Sexton. And Porter, here we go. Thompson passes to Drummond. Left side, Porter. Second chance shot, Thompson. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Cleveland enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Drummond. Cowan Sexton is out there with Porter. Then it's Nance. And it's Windler in at the small forward spot. Here's Drummond. It's tipped.
Well, a step in the right direction. Markkanen must continue to make these kinds of efforts on defense.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
White with it. He's picked up by Drummond. They double him with Drummond. Here's White. Back to Markkanen. And it's sent back by Drummond. Sexton with it. And there's the pass to Nance. Outside, Sexton. On the wing, Nance. Guarded by Porter. Porter with the steal. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Count the basket.
More than just an outside shooter. When Porter has good position inside, he'll use it.
Sexton finds Nance. And it's Drummond with the jam.
But they've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story today.
Satoransky, the pass to Porter. Here's Markkanen. Banked in off the glass. Markkanen's got his first points in this one.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
Here's Sexton. Passes it to Drummond. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Drummond's got 16 here in the second half.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
White, good.
Well, there's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
It's Drummond, high post. Porter passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Here's Hutchison. Lays it up and banks it in.
A nice find by White. I mean, we want to see more of this from him. I mean, Kobe might not be a point, but he can pass.
Pass to Windler. Down low. Nance passes to Windler. Got a piece of it. Clock at 6. On the wing, Nance to the inside. Here's Drummond, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 30 points for Drummond.
No, he's showing how dominant he can be. Drummond, when he's feeling it, he stays aggressive.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. White against Sexton. Outside, Porter. He dishes it to Drummond. Sexton, the pass to Porter. Shoots over Satoransky. Porter, no luck.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold stroke.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wendell Carter comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Satoransky. Here's Drummond. Out left to the wing. The wide open look here for Garland. Buries it from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Cavaliers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Andre Drummond.
Oh, he was a scary man at the defensive end with all those blocks. Even the shots he didn't get a hand on, he affected. He forced a lot of misses out there tonight.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Ante Zizic is checked in for Drummond. Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Exum, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Valentine's shot, good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Osman, the pass to Bell. Here's Harrison. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really
up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter in at the 3. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Gordon. Oh!
My goodness. Well, you think about Evan Fournier making himself more and more of a factor on the defensive end of the floor as his career has progressed. Really good job anticipating that steal.
Now here is Carter. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Isaac with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Fultz the pass to Isaac.
Well, the rangy Porter, right, making his presence felt defensively.
The shot comes out. Here's Levine. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
Fultz against White. Fultz kicks to Gordon. The pass to Vucevic. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed.
Well, few will be able to match up with Levine in the open court. Fast and fluid.
Here's Fultz. Good work there as it goes.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
For Chicago, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Fultz looking around. Passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Levine dishes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. For 3, Fournier. Markkanen pulls it in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 4.
Well, one of the things you think about immediately with Zach LaVine is his gifted, incredible athleticism. Shows it off there.
Now here's Fultz. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
Well, think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markelle Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what-ifs.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ross in for Evan Fournier.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
The kick out to Young. Pass to Cornette. Ross against Satoransky. And he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Fultz. Vucevic, the shot, no good. Chicago leading by 8. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And getting out in transition's been a big part of this run that they're on.
Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Fultz against Dunn. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Fultz has got 6.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. 30 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession for the Magic. Carter Williams comes in for Ennis, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Chicago also making some changes. Denzel Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison, and it's Shaquille Harrison in for Chris Dunn. Now here is Augustine. Stolen by Satoransky. And another fast break chance here for the Bulls. Here we go. Here's Valentine, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. TJ, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And so he hits both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Here's Augustine. The Magic again can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Harrison out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Young. Then there's Valentine. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. It's good on the putback. Valentine's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Knocked loose. Isaac kicks to Augustine. From the high post. And he overshot that one, missing. Chicago leading by 10. Here's Harrison. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Evan Fournier's checked in for Augustine. Chicago also making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Valentine. Carter Williams with the bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Poked away. White dishes to Carter. Back to White. And Bamba pulls it down.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Fournier's shot is off. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. White the pass to Carter. And Levine, here we go. Orlando grabs the miss. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
Chicago leading by 8. Now here's Levine. No good on that one. Isaac with some nice D. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Ennis, he's checked in for Orlando. The Bulls also changing it up. Porter's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's done in for White. With a step back. And the basket by Isaac.
Well, I like seeing Jonathan Isaac work in the mid-range. This guy is demonstrating the touch to score from there.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
To the paint. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Carter Williams against Dunn. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. So for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Chicago also making a switch. Hutchison's checked in.
Listen, there are a few guards in this league who can overpower defenders, but Dunn, that rare breed.
1:46 left now here in the second. And here's Fultz. 6 points for him. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Chalk up 2 there. And now it's an 11-point Chicago lead.
Well, proving you don't have to be bulky to be strong. Otto Porter with a powerful finish.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Fultz against Dunn. To the wing on the left. Ennis passes to Ross. 6 to shoot. Here's Fultz. That one's not going to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Dunn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Chris Dunn has proven over and over he is not afraid of drawing contact on these shots.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The free throw drops in for Dunn.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And the Magic making a change here. Augustine's checked in. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Young comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Valentine's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for Levine.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Satoransky against Ross. Dunn looking over the floor. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And the first half is now in the books. Bulls lead by 11.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. Zach Levine was the man in the first. He had 12 points and that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Fultz. Yep, that one goes in there. Fultz has got 8 points.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Outside, Markkanen. LaVine kicks to Markkanen. Back to LaVine. To the middle. Isaac with the steal. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
The Magic trail by 5. Fournier with the ball. Now defended by LaVine. Pass to Vucevic. Stolen by LaVine. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. And LaVine throws it down.
Well, how about the anticipation by LaVine? Gets the pick and jump starts the break. That's how it's done.
Fultz against White. And the shot goes in from Fultz. 10 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And LaVine throws it down.
Well, you can tell when Zach LaVine gets in a little bit of a rhythm, he stays aggressive. Nice job tonight.
Up top, Fultz. White covering. Fultz the pass to Fournier. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls leading by 7. Inside. Here's White. Isaac with some nice D. Orlando, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
LaVine against Fournier. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And finished off by Fultz.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence. Showing right there he can get through the defense.
And LaVine, here we go. It's stolen by Vucevic. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Fournier against LaVine. Here's Carter. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Carter's got 4 this quarter.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Valentine passes to Satoransky, and they pick up 2. Satoransky's got his second bucket tonight.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Cornette. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
James Ennis will check in for Augustine. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Carter Williams with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Orlando, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Chicago leading by 5. Here's Hutchison. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Carter Williams, the pass to Gordon. Rejected by Young.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
And so it's Chicago, headed to the bench with a 7-point lead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. Dunn is out there with Satoransky. Then it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the center, filling out the middle. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Isaac with some nice D. Stolen by Satoransky. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Chicago. And so here is Chicago. 7-point differential. Young. It's hauled in by Gordon. Well, Orlando's shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Back to Augustine. Here's Isaac. Off target with his 3. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Satoransky. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Young dishes to Dunn. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Harrison. Young trying to break free. And again, no good by Chicago. Here are the Magic now. Here in the 4th quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
This is a very confident young guy. Jonathan Isaac feels like he belongs in the NBA. Welcomes the contact in that instance.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Augustine. The Bulls also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Young. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Dunn. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the jam by LaVine.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Boy, there's big-time athleticism in the body of Markelle Fultz. Get up, young sir.
On the wing, LaVine. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Fultz, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
Fournier is checked in for Orlando. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Satoransky. Chicago leading by 4. Pass to White. Back to Levine. Carter, the pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Now Fultz. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Fournier. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Fultz.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
Here's White. Outside, Markkanen. Porter against Isaac. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Fournier. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Fultz with the ball. Here's Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 6 assists in the game.
Aaron Gordon wanting the ball with the game and the balance in crucial moments. How big time is he?
Porter dishes to White. Isaac against Porter. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 4.
The ongoing evolution of Otto Porter saying, I can be clutch too now.
Up top, Fultz. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. This guy is big time, unafraid in the moments that matter most. Levine, big time.
Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Partner, how about the maturation of Fultz? Just exciting to watch. You get the sense he lives for these moments.
And here we go. Jumps up. Yes!
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Carter kicks to Levine. High arcing shot. It's hauled in by the Magic. And here we go. Yes!
Well, this game separates the men from the boys. Aaron Gordon, big time delivery.
Right side Levine. It drops.
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
Here's Vucevic. Yes!
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
And so the timeout here by Jim Boylan. Guys, what's your take?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Markelle Fultz.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of We come to you tonight from the short. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Fournier passes to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Now here's Fultz. Defense right on him. Good D from Love.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Osman. That shot no good. The Magic go the other way with it. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Now here's Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. To the left side wing. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. It's Drummond with the drive. And that one drops.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Now here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. Cavaliers with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air if it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass. That tells you it's special.
Passes it to Drummond.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Fournier's shot is off.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Fultz looking around to the middle. And it's Gordon with the finish.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Garland dishes to Drummond. 2 free throws come. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Drummond. Here's Nance. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Gordon. Ross passes to Gordon. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Here's Garland. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. 1:36 left here in the first quarter. Augustine looking around. Kicks it to Gordon. Sinks that one from the post. Gordon's got 6.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Windler. And he banks in the layup.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here is Augustine. Tight defense on him.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Outside Porter. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Drummond passes to Nance. They now take the lead.
Larry Nance Jr. has all of the ability to be effective from there.
Now Augustine. No points in the game yet for him. Drops in the layup for two.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. Porter with the steal. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
9 seconds left to play in the first. Bamba kicks to Ennis. Can they get it? And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Michael Carter-Williams, and it's Ennis in at the small forward position. Now, here's Sexton. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. 4 on the clock, and a wide-open look for Porter. Offline with his 3. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Thompson after the Magic pick up 2. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Carter-Williams. Evan Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Fultz comes in for Carter-Williams. The drive by Thompson. That one falls. Thompson's got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Now here's Porter following the miss by Mohamed Bamba.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways. Just throw it up there. I mean, Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
Here is Porter following the score by Mohamed Bamba. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ennis, and Ennis slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Tristan Thompson not wasting any time having the ball in that situation to get 2.
And Thompson sends it back. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Sexton. Got a hand on it. Lob pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Now, here's Bamba. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. And the basket by Gordon.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Sexton dishes to Thompson. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Garland, he's checked in for Porter. And the Magic making a change here as well. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Here's Fultz. That one good for 2. Fultz has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Now here's Fultz, guarded closely, and the shot goes in. Fultz has got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Magic. To the paint, here's Thompson. Rebound by Ennis. And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for the Magic. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. The shot's good from Fournier.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Cavaliers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Osman, the pass to Thompson. Back to Osman. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Jetty Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
That gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Jetty always showing up here to compete.
The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Ross comes in for Ennis. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Ross. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
And it's Osman missing. Stolen by Garland. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's good.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports half for the Cavaliers. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, we can't look past the work that their reserves have done tonight.
And that does it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Osman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Drummond. The second chance effort. He gets it in there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Fultz with the ball. And finished off by Fultz.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
That free throw good from Fultz. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Osman the pass to Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. Sexton against Fournier. Here's Drummond. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Vucevic.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas. The rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Porter's checked in for Cleveland. And Gordon, no good on that one.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The kick out to Porter. Pass to Drummond. Back to Porter. The pass to Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
The drive by Love. Here's Drummond. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And how about the attitude of Fultz? When he's taking it inside, he's aiming to hurt somebody's feelings.
Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Sexton.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do. And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Terrence Ross comes in for Gordon. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Fournier against Porter. He dishes it to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Count that one from Isaac.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Passes it to Drummond. No good there. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
It's Drummond, high post. Isaac with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And Isaac throws it down.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Sexton kicks to Love. Sexton against Isaac. Count that bucket. Sexton's got 6 points.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Love outside. Here's Drummond. And a missed layup.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Magic lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Magic, DJ Augustine out there with Michael Carter-Williams. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. First free throw is good. Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Carter-Williams hits them both.
Oh my God, I just got that.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Down low. Over to the left wing. Here's Osman. The dish now to Thompson. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Carter-Williams up and in on the layup. Carter-Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Osman, the pass to Garland. To the inside. Back to Osman. He kicks it to Garland. Augustine with the steal. And here's the fast break. Carter-Williams leading the way. Ross with a wide open look. Oh, and it looks, and the coach's challenge being used up here. Not a lot of time left. You've got 1 to use. Might as well do it.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Andre Drummond. Dave, what's the news?
Hey, guys, I got an update from the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there, playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And here's Fultz. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And finished off by Fultz.
And the quick feet of Fultz are a problem for the defense, especially when he takes it strong to the hole.
And Nance kicks to Thompson. Pass to Windler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Isaac comes in for Ross, and Fournier subbed in for Augustine. Here's Fultz. Here's Vucevic. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Orlando.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Markelle Fultz.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight, it's going to come in a win.
And it's in there.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. Love kicks to Osman. 6 to shoot. Back to Love. And Love throws it down.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Your consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams. And tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. From past the arc, it's hauled in by Gordon. Isaac right side. Here's Vucevic. And the shot is long. And Love has it in the corner. It counts.
He just has such a nice touch for a big man. Loves three-point shooting, a huge part